Welcome back to Geo Reveal, the channel where we explore the hidden and fascinating sides of our planet. Today, we're traveling to the edge of the Earth. Our planet is full of extremes, places that push the very limits of nature and human survival. From the hottest desert to the coldest village, from the deepest ocean trench to the highest city in the world, these are the most extreme places on Earth. Buckle up. We're about to journey to the limits of the planet. Extreme 1, Death Valley, USA, hottest place on Earth. In Eastern California lies Death Valley, the hottest place on Earth. In July 1913, the temperature here reached a staggering 56.7 degrees Celsius, or 134 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hotter than the inside of an oven. On summer days, the ground temperature can soar above 90 degrees Celsius. That's hot enough to fry an egg on the pavement. Despite its name, Death Valley isn't lifeless. Native tribes lived here for centuries. And today, small communities still survive in this harsh desert, relying on water brought from outside. Standing in Death Valley is like stepping onto another planet, a scorching extreme that few places on Earth can match. Extreme 2, Oymyakon, Russia, coldest inhabited place. From the hottest place, we move to the coldest inhabited settlement, Oymyakon in Siberia, Russia. In 1933, temperatures here plummeted to minus 67.7 degrees Celsius, that's minus 90 degrees Fahrenheit. It's so cold that metal freezes instantly, car batteries die within minutes, and even your eyelashes turn white with frost as you breathe. Yet around 500 people still call Oymyakon home. They survive on diets heavy with meat and fish, since farming is nearly impossible in permafrost. Life in Oymyakon shows us just how far humans can adapt, even in the coldest corner of Earth. Extreme 3, Mount Everest, highest point on Earth. Of course, no list of extremes would be complete without Mount Everest. At 8,849 meters above sea level, Everest is the highest point on the planet. To put it in perspective, if you stacked 10 of the world's tallest skyscrapers on top of one another, they still wouldn't reach Everest's summit. But climbing Everest isn't just about altitude, it's about survival. At the death zone above 8,000 meters, the air is so thin that humans can barely survive without supplemental oxygen. Everest is an extreme of both geography and human ambition, where Earth literally touches the sky. Extreme 4, Challenger Deep, Mariana Trench, deepest point on Earth. Now let's go in the opposite direction, down into the oceans. The deepest known point on Earth is Challenger Deep in the Mariana Trench, nearly 11,000 meters below sea level. That's deeper than Mount Everest is tall. At this depth, the pressure is over 1,000 times what we experience at sea level. Submarines can be crushed if not specially designed to withstand it. Only a handful of people have ever been to Challenger Deep, including explorer James Cameron, the director of Titanic. What they found was a pitch-black world with alien-like creatures adapted to survive in crushing darkness. It's a reminder that much of Earth's most extreme geography still lies hidden beneath the oceans. Extreme 5, Tristan da Cunha, most remote inhabited island. Imagine living on an island so remote that the nearest continent is over 2,400 kilometers away. Welcome to Tristan da Cunha in the South Atlantic Ocean. It's home to just over 250 people who live in a single settlement called Edinburgh of the Seven Seas. The only way to reach the island is by a week-long boat trip from South Africa. There's no airport. The islanders live a simple life of farming and fishing, cut off from the rest of the world. Yet despite its isolation, Tristan da Cunha is part of the British Overseas Territories. It may be remote, but for the people who live here, it's home. Extreme 6, Atacama Desert, driest place on Earth. In northern Chile lies the Atacama Desert, the driest place on the planet. Some weather stations in the Atacama have never recorded rainfall. Certain regions went 400 years without a single drop of rain. And yet, life still finds a way. Special plants and animals survive by absorbing moisture from the morning fog that rolls in from the Pacific Ocean. NASA scientists even study the Atacama to learn how life might survive on Mars. The Atacama proves that even in the driest, most barren landscapes, nature is resilient. Extreme 7 Mawsynram, India, wettest place on Earth. On the other side of the spectrum is Mawsynram, a village in Meghalaya, India, known as the wettest place on Earth. It receives an average of 11,871 millimeters of rain every year. That's almost 12 meters, or 39 feet, of rainfall annually. The heavy monsoon rains shape daily life here. Residents build special homes with slanted roofs to withstand constant storms. In the nearby region, people even create living root bridges by weaving together the roots of trees to make pathways across rivers. It's an extreme reminder of how water shapes not only geography, but human culture too. Extreme 8, Pole of Inaccessibility, Antarctica, hardest place to reach. Some extremes aren't about heat, cold, or height, but about isolation. The southern Pole of Inaccessibility is the point in Antarctica farthest from any coastline. It's considered the most remote and hardest to reach spot on Earth. It's so remote that only a few expeditions have ever reached it. The site is marked by a small research station topped with a bust of Lenin, left there by Soviet explorers in the 1950s. In a land of endless ice and brutal winds, the Pole of Inaccessibility represents the true extremes of human exploration. Extreme 9, La Rinconada, Peru, highest city on Earth. High in the Peruvian Andes lies La Rinconada, the highest permanent settlement in the world. It sits at 5,100 meters above sea level, higher than many mountains. Oxygen is scarce, temperatures are freezing, and living conditions are tough. Yet around 50,000 people live here, mostly working in nearby gold mines. Many homes lack plumbing or sanitation, and the challenges of daily life are immense. La Rinconada is a powerful example of how human survival and economic necessity push people to live in some of the harshest environments on the planet. Extreme 10 Tornado Alley, USA, storm capital of the world. Finally, let's travel to the central United States, to a region known as Tornado Alley. Stretching across states like Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Nebraska, this area experiences more tornadoes than anywhere else on Earth. Warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico collides with cold, dry air from Canada, creating perfect conditions for violent superstorms. Some tornadoes here reach speeds of over 300 kilometers per hour, powerful enough to level entire towns. It's a place where weather itself is the extreme. Conclusion. So what do the world's most extreme places teach us? From the heat of Death Valley to the cold of Oymyakon, from the depths of the ocean to the heights of the Andes, Earth is a planet of extremes. Yet in almost every one of these places, life, whether human, animal, or plant, finds a way to adapt. These extremes remind us of both the power of nature and the resilience of life. Which extreme amazed you the most? Was it the driest desert, the wettest village, or the deepest trench? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to GeoReveal for more journeys across our extraordinary planet. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.